Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Railroader. I'm going to be doing something a little different today. Gonna take a little bit of a break from Centennial. Today we'll probably be back on Wednesday. But, yeah, so we're just going to run some, trains on here. That is the plan. Alright. So, let's, see if we can figure out a plan here. So, in the pre-stream, I was kind of looking through Whittier here, seeing if anything was ready to be serviced or anything, and doesn't appear to be. So let's go over here and look at Ella. Well, maybe at Kirkland? Well, there's 3 coal cars ready. Doubt there's anything. Well, there might be. I doubt it, though. Yeah, nothing ready for pickup yet. That is perfectly fine. Don't think, yeah. Well, one of them is, but we're not gonna, go pick up one from that. Alright, so let's come up with a plan here. So, Whittier Sawmill is definitely going to need some logs. That's definitely going to be a must. That's going to bother me. Yeah, so Whittier is definitely going to need some logs. Which... got a couple right there, and I doubt these are over here already. Not even close. So what we're probably going to do is here. I think we have 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Yeah, so I think we're going to... How are we doing in coal and stuff? So let's have this guy come over here to the coal loader. Let's get him loaded back up while we're coming up with a plan. And how is our passenger locomotive looking? Oh yeah, he'll be good. So we have 11,000. Oh shit. I wanted this guy to ride. Oops. There we go. Trying to remember all the keybinds here. Okay. So we got $11,000. Which doesn't get us super far. But I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and buy some more log cars. That way we can have a cut here and a cut in Kennelly. I think that's a good idea. So let's see here. I thought I had a modded log car in here, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't. Oh well. Yeah, oh well. So, could we buy just another 10? It'd be a little over 6 grand. I mean, we can also look at... Hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy them. And there. Hey, Ember, what's up? Just kinda... Oh, I'm doing okay. Oh, how you doing? Just kinda getting a plan together here before we skip time ahead a little bit. Oh, I see. You're neglecting my stream. I'm kidding. How wooed. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, man, I took a little bit of a break from it. I've been really busy with 5M stuff the past few months and stuff, but it this is one of those games that like it takes hours to do like anything in this game. It's part of why I like it though. I mean, and it doesn't help that like the time system is like real time. So it's not like ATS or something where, you know, like the time skips ahead. Or not skips ahead, but like 2 seconds in real life is like 30 seconds and or 60 seconds or whatever in ATS. So it's one of those games you gotta really freaking invest your time in it. So let's do this. Let's come over here to Kennelly. And we are on the YouTube world. Or YouTube save right now, the Naga and Western. So we're just kind of continuing that progress right now. So thanks for watching, though, man. Glad to have you here. Let's skip ahead a bit. Right, these ones are ready. That should mean these ones are. Yep. Okay. So let's send our auto engineer to grab. Have them grab these guys first. Right? No, I am on the wrong side of them. Crap. I was second guessing myself and everything. Okay, let's have them hook onto this side. Let's check this stuff. It's all still good. I went and popped over at Kirkland. Over here somewhere? This way, maybe? Might be lost. Here's Kirkland. Let's see here. No, the supply cars are ready. Let's see how many coal cars are. Ah, a few. Got 6. Not too shabby. Yeah, man, I was there for a while doing videos, and I'd sit here and I'd record like for like 6 hours to get one video. Because like to do a whole day's work even like this early in the game just takes so freaking long. It is a crap load of fun though. I'm trying to get a few of my friends to buy it so that we can do multiplayer. And they did some teasers of the Maintenance of Way update that's coming out later this year. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't touched this at all since the last video. Literally, the only thing I've done since you hopped on here was we bought some new log cars for Whittier Sawmill here. Get these handbrakes off. Ooh, I'm rusty. I don't remember all the controls. There we go. Now let's have them go hook onto these over here. Ah, I want to ride. There we go. Remember, what's the button to make the UI go away? I don't remember. Huh, it doesn't say. Interesting. Maybe I can guess it. Or just find it. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently I can't. Oh well. We will just enjoy the ride. Hey, welcome to the stream. Say hi in the chat. For now, we're just running some log cars over to Canelli Creek to get loaded up, and we're going to grab some loads and take them over to the sawmill. Hey, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, we should be coming up on the Canelli. I think it's track L2 that we're going to? Or it might be L3, I don't know. Yeah, it's L2. Excuse me. My sinuses have been crap today. $511 tons. I don't know if this locomotive is going to handle this well. So we need to have them put the 8 loads right here. So we can put 8 of the empties over there. Yep, that's what I figured was going to happen. Well, dang. Alright, well, I guess what we'll do is we'll just take these on up to the L1 spur up here and leave them on the main and go around on the runaround. Probably the best course of action here. We're going to leave them on the Canelli main, not on the main out at Whittier. And we didn't leave them on the other siding because we literally couldn't get the train to reverse. Pretty much, yes. I've tried it in the past, and I still couldn't get this locomotive by itself to shove those cars back up into there. What we can actually do, we can just go ahead and hook onto these guys right here and just leave it right here. Well, the beautiful thing about this being a video game is it's not that important. And I mean, this isn't like necessarily non-prototypical. I mean, the short line in the town that I live in often does moves like this, where they'll take like there's a steel mill, for example, that has my words are escaping my mind, that has deliveries and pickups taken from both sides of the industry on like 7 or 8 different tracks. And what they'll often do is they'll go and pick them all up, all of the pickups, and move them to one track while they do their setouts, and then come back, grab their pickups, and leave. I mean, it's not like it's super non-prototypical. Okay. What? There we go. See? The trick is the loads were not on the grade. The empties were. The empties are nice and light because they're just skeleton cars. I've done this exact move like 100 times on my personal save. That is lined correct, yes. There we go. And now... set a couple handbrakes, and we are golden. Is it ideal? No. We just can't really do a whole lot with the base game. Or the base game, the locomotives that you start with are not all that great, to be honest with you. Yes. Yeah, this won't be as big of a deal when we have an SW1 or an MP15 or something. Or even like another steam locomotive that has better track dip effort. Know what I mean? Technically, it's supposed to be 3. Hey, welcome to the stream. Say hi in the chat.
Billionaire for Carter, the guy that wants to work in animation. Make cartoons.
Hi, Milo.
Yeah.
Don't even think about taking my Rolls Royce. I wasn't planning on it.
We do this.
I don't have it.
Can the dad just die already? Can somebody just kill him? Like, I don't care that he's dying. I really don't. Boo-hoo. 95-year-old CEO is dying. It's such a
Are you
tragedy.
watching those videos again?
What? No. Maybe.
They're just fucking clickbait.
I don't watch them because I agree with them. I watch them because I hate watching them.
I feel like that logic doesn't logic, but I understand.
I hate watching them. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to fall in love with me? Even though I drove all the way here and abandoned my CEO just to come talk to you?
Oh my
Are you sure
god.
you like me? Are you sure?
Oh, I guess I could pay attention to the game.
Oh my god, she looks like Harry Potter. Get over it already, just kiss.
Come on, I want to give the bumper a good mooch.
Please don't tell me that this random girl is gonna fix everybody's financial problems. Darman, you've never lived a day on this earth.
If I remember right, only 8 cars fit here.
I was playing more Subnautica 2 today.
Were you?
Yeah, I got pretty far. I built a base and I got the Sonic Blaster.
Where's the freaking handbrake? There it is. Okay. Load. There we go. Up in here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh! There we go. Just stand on the water hatch. This is definitely prototypical. This is exactly how conductors stood on their trains. Railroader. I'm also live.
Oh. Well, I knew you were. Oh, you said alive. Oh, I thought you said you were alive.
No, I'm very dead inside. That's a thing, so.
Mind your business, Princess Bubblegum. You're so funny.
Okay, it's a bit fast for this line.
Why the fuck is Kevin Hart here? Who hired him?
Probably, The Rock. Since they seem to be like best friends.
I don't understand how. I know it's just a skit and I shouldn't take it seriously, but I don't understand how people this ignorant get in any position of power.
Couldn't tell you, bro. Stick with me, Mark. Stick with me. We gotta be very strategic about this because of how small and non-powerful of an engine we have here. Nope. Bear with me. You'll see. You'll see. I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. That's fast enough. Jesus.
I couldn't be proud of. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Thanks, Dad. I don't want to say I told you so, but...
That's fair.
Hey, you're not going to come after my position now that you're on the up and up, are you?
After seeing you take James down, I wouldn't dare. I'm happy being the MVP. Oh,
It's just the two. Alright.
So we got her first comic published in the newspaper. That's fantastic, boy.
Congratulations.
I refuse to believe the father just changed personalities like that.
I'm sorry.
I know I shouldn't stereotypical, I shouldn't stereotype people, but in my experience, like 90% of old people do not change. Like once they're set, they're set. It'll take like a whole mountain to change their mind.
Oh yeah. Some people anyway.
Not all of them, but like from my experience, most old people, they don't. Which is why it's unrealistic that the father just changed his mind, but it's fine. Who gives a fuck? Clearly he didn't. Do you mind if I spoil some things about the game for you, or do you not care?
I don't care. Probably shouldn't do it on the live stream though. That seems like rage
Oh,
bait.
that's right, you're streaming. Oh, yeah, never mind. Then.
I put the brakes on a little too soon. That's okay. I'm a little rusty on this game. I haven't touched it since February.
I just wish I could play that game, like, at home. I didn't have to go all the way over there to play it.
Hey, that's a little uncalled for, sir. With this small of a tractive effort locomotive, this is the most logical thing to do in this situation, since I was not able to shove the cars up onto either of those spurs. Is it the way I would like to do it? Absolutely not. No. I imagine they'll come out with it probably like the end of the year, maybe, if anything. Oh, did they finally announce it? Yeah, I hadn't seen them announce when it would be released. I do think it's going to be interesting to check out, though. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to get that deep into it, to be honest. if you played this game, or if you've watched other people play it, or just me, you realize just how much goes into this game. And I think having that extent of a maintenance of way update, like the video that they released about it, I think last week, or it might have been this week, it was just a bit much on top of a game that's already a bit much, you know? Like, this is a great game to play if you have no life, kind of thing. So, I guess I can not stand engage. Mark, are you into model trains at all? Oh yeah, I feel that. I'm an HO modeler as well. On Tuesday, I'm going to be operating on Steve Davis's Kansas City Southern 2nd and 3rd Division in Coweta, Oklahoma. It's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but he's been featured in, like, I think it was Model Railroad Craftsman magazine. Yeah, I hear that a lot, that, like, some folks, their eyesight just gets to the point where even HO is hard to see, which I can get. Like, if you get to a certain point, that definitely would not be enjoyable. Yeah, I haven't messed with any of mine here recently. The last time I did was January, I think. I don't have a layout anymore. I just have a lot of, you know, models. But I have this. I have this consist that I bought back in November at the Oklahoma City train show. They're all Proto 2000, but it's an SD45 and two SD60s, and I'm gonna put soundtracks in all of them. I have the decoders. I just haven't actually gone through and done it yet. Okay, and it was the one... Yep. And the angle cock set... Yep, okay. Alright. Let's roll. Well, no, let's sit in the conductor's seat, since we're not driving. We will do that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody's got their kind of their personal preference on DC or DCC, so yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got some Athearn stuff. Like, I have a really nice pair of SW1500s from Athearn. They're both Burlington Northern. One of them is 610, and the other one is... Oh, hell, I'd have to get it out. I don't remember, to be honest with you. They are some of my favorite locomotives, though. One of them has a Tsunami 2 in it, and the other one just has an Econami. But they both have sound, which is pretty cool. I like running them as a consist. I got a bunch of covered hoppers that I need to go through and weather as well. Just haven't gotten around to it. Been so busy. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've never been super into steam trains. I've always kind of fallen more towards diesel, diesel electric. But I mean, to be fair, I grew up in that era, so. I'm a really big fan of cabin switchers. Like I love me some good SW1200s, MP15s, stuff like that. The short line where I live actually has two SW1400s, or it might be SW14. It's either an SW14 or 1400. I haven't looked at it in a couple years, and they just recently got a retired BNSF SW1500 as well that they added to their fleet. So that's just kind of what I grew up seeing, you know? Okay. 2680. That must have been a monster engine. I mean, obviously not quite as big as a big boy, but I'll have to look those up. Thank you for giving me a rabbit trail to go down. Oh, lag spike. I love the flange squeal in this game. I wish Train Sim World had that good of audio. In my opinion, their flange squeal audio in Train Sim World is not nearly that good. Oh, hell yeah. That's a lot of tractive effort there. Hmm. Was she limited to 25 miles an hour because of the grades over there? Because I know the Saluda grade, isn't that like a 3% grade almost? Or didn't it used to be? Oh, that's interesting. Damn. Auto engineer was a little aggressive there, wasn't he? Okay. I don't believe we have anything else until the passenger runs at 1700 hours. So,
Ouch.
if it hurts, you probably shouldn't do it. Yeah. Yeah, I bet they probably come from the same temp agency. I'd be one to bet. Okay, let's skip ahead. And then this guy. Oh, he's already set to go. Sweet. We don't have signals yet, so that's nice and simple. Also, it's nice of you to finally join us, Howling. $58 passengers? Wait, I don't have that much capacity. I don't think. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, no, I do. At least you're honest. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet most bigger locomotives like that were really hard to see out front. Anything here? Just two. We can leave that for when we do the interchange on day 4. Right? Day 4? Yeah. But right here. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Is we will just post right up in here. Actually, no. Post up in here. There we go. Now let's do this side. This is the prettier view. It'll let me sit down. There we go. And I am going to let you guys enjoy the view while I go get another glass of tea. I will be right back. Oh, so you wait an hour and 12 minutes to come and say hi? How rude. Okay, I'm back. You're sorry you were playing 5M? Still think you're rude. I'm kidding. Oh, I bet that was nice. What are you, new here? Of course I'm rude. I have to entertain myself somehow. I'm trying to talk Ben into buying this game. It would be really nice to have someone else play this with. Amen, brother.
Are you playing Train Sim 5?
No, I'm playing Railroader. It's a sandbox simulation game. You're welcome to. It is an open VC tonight. Anyone is welcome to join. Just not really advertising it. Are you? It's definitely fun. I tell you, like, it is a lot of fun, but this is definitely one of those games that you gotta have a lot of time on your hands to really get anywhere. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh my
man.
god, the DJ.
Hello.
What a. Damn, this truck was sexy.
Yeah, they really are taking forever on that. I don't really plan on buying one personally, but I do think it's a really cool idea and a really cool concept. So hopefully in practice it's as good as they say it's going to be.
I don't know, I just get shot at.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your conductor speaking. If you look out the right windows, you will see the Ella station. Nope, I gotta change this. Operations, change this train 4. Do that. There we go. Now she'll automatically depart the other direction. That has a lot to do with why I built my own PC. I mean, with me building my own PC, I'm not paying really any corporation that I don't really like, because I mean, when I built the PC, like, I liked Intel at the time. I like MSI, I like Corsair. I mean, I supported the companies and the brands that I liked. And the only reason I went with a Windows operating system is because, being a small business owner, there are certain softwares that I use, like a CRM and stuff like that, and how I track my finances, that just, it's more streamlined and easier to use on a Windows operating system than a Linux. I will say though, like, as terrible as the last few operating systems have been by Windows, like, in my opinion, it started back in Windows 7. I hated Windows 7 so much. I don't know why it was such a beloved operating system. I could never stand it. I loved Windows XP and I loved Windows Vista, even with their little quirks, you know. But ever since Windows 7, it just hasn't been great. But I will say this, Windows 11 did really surprise me. It is a lot better, it's way more optimized, and they put a lot more emphasis on functionality rather than aesthetic, which is really nice.
How are you guys today?
Upright and taking nourishment. You?
Tired as fuck. No, I'm tired. Did I did not. I swear I did not get your shit straight. My lord. What did we do at Iraq?
Yeah, I mean, like the way that you feel about Microsoft is a lot how I feel about Apple too. You know, like I do own an iPhone solely because of the exact same reason. The business the business softwares and apps that I use just don't run well on Android, and they crash all the time. I've literally had a situation before where I'm talking to a customer and I'm taking their payment information to pay for a service, and the app will crash in the middle of the transaction. And it'll charge their card, but I won't ever receive the funds. And I switched to iPhone because I was like, maybe this will be better. And that I'm glad that I switched just for that one reason.
One reason you switched.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? Let's switch to a different seat for the trip back. Oop.
Well, that's loud.
I mean, or we could stand on the back of the train like they do in the Polar Express. This isn't an FRA violation at all. It's a good thing the FRA didn't exist back then. At least I don't think they did. Okay, so the game is set in the 40s, right?
Fire storm.
Yeah, Glacier
What?
Goats. That was a great scene. Love the no horn through the crossing. That was nice. Come on, auto engineer, you're slacking. Yeah, I was thinking late 40s because of the SW1s.
Nice one. Bad idea. So
I honestly really wish that, like, there was a game kind of like this, but more set in, like, the 90s, early 2000s. You know, like, the era that I grew up in, trains. in locomotives and rolling stock. I think that would be really cool with this type of lore behind it.
Oh, that's fun. Hey, you just flipping this one truck, you stupid. I'm sorry, people are trying to flip me for no reason.
Mark, have you checked out Railroads Online? It's a little bit more sandbox rather than simulator, but it's kind of it's set in, I believe, the late 1800s. They have some really cool iconic locomotives in there you might be interested in if you haven't seen it before.
You okay, Milo?
And the cool thing about that one is there's different maps that you can choose from whenever you select your what map you want to play on. And you can have one that's either pre-populated with track, or you can spawn one with just literally a yard and a bunch of industries, and you have to create your own track to go in between each one. So you could make it however the hell you want. And it's a really cool concept. It's not everybody's cup of tea though. I remember that game. Yeah, fair enough.
I'm great.
I really enjoy playing Run 8. I love the full-on... Yeah, it really is a track puzzle. I just love the realism of Run 8. I just wish there was more to it single-player-wise, because it's hard to find a decent multiplayer community to be a part of that you don't have to be active on there like once a month, for example, which is difficult for me owning a business and also working a job and being a father, all that stuff. So hostile interchange, I love it. Come on, hurry up and unload. I'm ready to skip to day 4.
I'm fine, Raccoon.
Ah, that's a lot of 2 hour or longer videos. Yeah, I've done the vanilla railroader thing.
Oh, shut.
It's a good game by itself. Personally, I enjoy it more with the mods, though. Just gonna clear the crossing here. Okay, you just stay right there, bud. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Huh, only 60 cars. I expected it to be worse than that. That's a lot to juggle at one time. Okay. Is it F, E, R? I don't remember. It's X. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Crap load of cars for Kirkland. I figured as much. Yeah, I probably would too. I just got really tired. All of a sudden. Oh, man. Alright, we're probably gonna build a train to go to Kirkland and back. And then I'm probably gonna call the stream after that. I am exhausted. Okay. And that should automatically, yeah, okay. Let's see here. Is this side entirely Kirkland? Okay, looks like track. If I remember right, it goes one. If I remember right, it goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Track 4 is all Kirkland. And then you just got me. I'm the boring one. Okay, so yeah, we'll just grab. We will grab these guys and move them probably to track 3. Just get them out of the way. All I know is I'm glad I don't have to edit this afterwards. It's a lot of work editing videos. Oh, where'd she go? I wonder why she bugged off. Well, it's mainly because I'm still young. I have a healthy testosterone level because I'm only 23. If I'm anything like my father and my grandparents are, I will develop a testosterone deficiency in my 30s. Oh, handbrakes. That's what I'm forgetting. I guess it went over my head. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. I did not catch on to where you were going with that. All I gotta say is, as long as it doesn't affect me, I don't care what other people do. But yeah, no, that's not me. Well, happy early birthday, Mark. Oh, that's right, I gotta go through and I gotta oil all the bearings. Forgot that was a thing. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've touched this game? Maybe we'll grab these guys. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just... I'm not... Okay, so here's my thing on it. So, like, everybody can like what they like. If you want to be super prototypical, be super prototypical, you know? But I'm on here to have fun. And I'm sorry, but I don't care about the whistle being authentic. I don't care about it being the exact whistle that was on that locomotive on May 13th, 1948, you know? I'm here to enjoy the game, play it for its functionality, and play it the way it's intended to be played. Now, that being said, whenever I buy new locomotives in this game, I'll normally like just set it to a random one that I like or something, you know? but I don't change it all the time, you know? Like, I do it literally the first time I mess with the locomotive. I just find one that I like and just leave it and never touch it again, you know? It's not as serious as some people make it seem. Why did the whistle sound so far away? The locomotive's right there. Well, that's doing that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I guess we're just gonna be running a heavy-ass train over there. You know what? We might just make it two separate trains. Yeah, we're gonna make it two separate trains. Because I'm probably gonna need to do that for the loads coming back anyway. So it would probably work out better that way anyway. So let's hop in the conductor's seat. Oh no, let's oil the bearings first. Not this game anyway. I've been doing a lot of other games here lately. I just needed a break from this. It was taking up a lot of my time, and I was just getting a little too into it. And I unfortunately am a working class guy, and I have responsibilities, you know. So I kind of had to reprioritize myself before I became one of those gamers, you know. Yeah, I do plan on trying to work this into the mix some more. I've just been... Yeah, just needed a break is all. I'm definitely not going to go back to doing videos of it, though. It will be live streams like this. Okay, now let's run to Kirkland. Oh, who'd you drive for? Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be split into two runs. Yeah, let me think about the best way to do this. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, being a commercial driver was a career path that I had considered when I turned 21, but I ended up not doing it. Um, Being at home on a daily basis with my kiddo was just too important to me at the time. But my dad's a military recruitment specialist at Melton Truck Lines here in Oklahoma. He travels the country and he goes and yeah, and he hires folks retiring out of active duty in the military to come be drivers at Melton. And my grandfather, he drove for K&B for, oh hell, I think like 19 years. And then year before last, he had a stroke while he was on his 30 when he was on his log reset. I don't remember. I think it's 34 hours. And then he ended up not being able to pass a physical, so he doesn't have CDL anymore, unfortunately. So he retired year before last. Sounds like the... Yep, there he goes. The auto engineer is going to actually blow the whistle this time. Yeah, it was real funny seeing all the young guys that were fresh out of CDL school, and they'd walk around in like Crocs and flip-flops and stuff, like at the terminal too, you know. Like, I can sort of understand if you're like parked at a Love's truck stop or something and you're on your 34-hour reset. I can understand like wanting to be comfortable while you're on your reset, but while you're working, you need to be wearing boots. And if you're at a site that requires like high vis or a hard hat, you need to be wearing that stuff, you know. It's just professional. I mean, it's like in my industry too. I own a landscaping and landscape design business, and so many smaller companies or even just like freelancers will show up and they'll cut lawns in like sweatpants or shorts and a tank top, and No. All my guys, fair enough. Like, all my guys, we wear jeans, we wear boots, we wear t-shirts at minimum, and oftentimes, like, a ball cap or a trucker-style cap, you know? I believe professionalism still matters. That's probably why I'm not familiar with it. K&B, from what I understand, was a really good company to work for, though. My grandfather, before he had his stroke, he had beaten cancer twice, and since his stroke, he's beaten cancer a third time as well. But the second time that he beat cancer, I guess he was real good friends with, I think it was one of the executives, might have been the owner, I'm not sure, but somebody who had, like, pull. And after he beat cancer the second time, they went and bought him a brand new truck, and he got to pick out exactly what he wanted on it. And he got a real fancy new Freightliner Cascadia. Alright, let's see if this guy can push this almost 700 tons up into Kirkland. I have a feeling it's not gonna work, though. Something just tells me. Get up here and protect the shove. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're not going to make it all the way up there. That's fine. If we need to, we can go and borrow number 1 or number 2 from the passenger operation. Because he's not set to leave until 7. Gotta love the no whistle through the crossing. I mean, I can understand having a camera that's on the driver while they're on the road, but that needs to be for like security and insurance purposes. It needs to not be something to make fun of somebody, you know? That's not it's not cool. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a business owner, but I kind of see it as a bit of a cover your ass type of thing. Um, I actually am fond of the idea of having a camera on the driver's seat in the trucks that I run, because I mean, for insurance purposes, if like the driver gets into an accident, something like that, it kind of covers all of our bases there. Because as a business, you can get sued out the ass for the tiniest little fender bender, even if it wasn't your fault, if you can't prove it. You know? I've watched it happen to several people I know. I mean, having a camera on an engineer really isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, no, okay, there's lines that you don't cross. It's one of those things that it's used for security and insurance purposes only. Now, the point that you're making about, like, watching someone take a drink from their cup and, I mean, use it for, if they used it for, like, social media promoting, or if they, or somebody was watching it and they decided to, like, make fun of you or something like that. Something where it wasn't used for a security purpose or an insurance purpose, then no, it's not okay. But if it, I personally don't see anything wrong with it. You're working, You have no expectation of privacy while you're working. It's the way I see it. It's like being out in public. When you're out and about in public, you have no expectation of privacy. When you're in your domicile or your home, absolutely you should have privacy. That's why I was saying on the driver's seat. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like crossing a line. Like that's the point I'm trying to make. Now, like having a system in the truck that records it and it's only accessed in a security or an insurance situation, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure I understand your question. I don't really fly, but I'm not sure I understand your question. No, I agree with you on that. Two-man crews are a necessity. I don't like the whole movement that Union Pacific started, going to one-man crews. You're just asking to have way more dangerous situations, whether it be derailments, whether it be situations at crossings. You're asking for problems. Not to mention, that's a lot of work for one dude. Like, say you're like CSX. They've been doing a lot in their yard jobs, like their yard dog jobs, or even some of their shorter locals. They'll just take out a remote control locomotive and they'll basically play the role of both a brakeman, conductor, and the engineer, and that's like better, but still, in my opinion, should have at least 2 people on a train crew. In my opinion, it's just safer. It makes more sense, in my opinion. And plus, I mean, in the kind of world that we live in right now, personally, I think having more jobs is better than less jobs. Because I'm sorry, the Class 1 railroads make enough money. They can afford 2-man crews. Is that 54 cars including a buffer? Or is that a buffer and then 54 hazmat cars? Nobody needs to watch anybody drive the truck. Like, having the recording if you get into an accident to make sure that, like, the driver wasn't on their phone or fell asleep or something to prove that, like, they weren't at fault for the accident, like, that's perfectly fine, in my opinion. Well, nowadays it's required by the FRA for a lot of those hazmat chemicals. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one to say that that's not enough in today's world. Being a business owner, I've learned that. People just aren't trustworthy anymore. And also, trust is not going to win you a lawsuit in court, type of thing, you know? You know better than me that that's not going to happen. You know, these companies want to hire the cheapest drivers. No, they just expect to be paid a fair wage. And, well, most of these companies are not willing to pay a fair wage. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. With how long you've been in the industry, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I mean, like, even on that coin, though, I mean, even if they hire better drivers, there's always risk. You know, there's always the risk that someone could, there's always the risk that a four-wheeler could pull right out in front of you and you not have anywhere to go but into the rear of their car, you know? In that kind of situation, having a camera on the driver could be beneficial to prove that they were paying attention and they were not on their phone being distracted or they weren't asleep at the wheel, and that could help not only the driver fight a lawsuit but also the company. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's why I say it should be a recording that is only accessed in a necessity situation. That's what it should be, in my opinion. No, I agree with you on that. Like, I agree with you on that. Like, that's excessive. There's a point that it's reasonable. And then there's a point that that's excessive, and that is excessive. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't work for a company that actively has people watching you drive like that. I mean, it's like companies that I worked for in the past before going full-time with my business was you had cameras all the way around the vehicle, and then you had one camera inside the vehicle looking at the driver's seat. But it was never accessed unless you were in an accident type of thing, or unless someone like called you in as being on your phone type of thing. Okay, that's not legit. Here we go. Almost 3,000 tons. That's nuts. Okay. 43 cars. Let's see if we can cut that in like half. Let's cut it here, I think. Yeah, that's way more reasonable. I know it's downhill. I don't with it being just the one locomotive, it would take one forever to air up the brakes in the train, and two, it's just a lot on this little guy. I try not to push it past like 1,500 tons with these little guys. Now, if I had like freaking oh, what's it called? SD7. Like, if I had one of these guys, I would. Especially if I had two of them. But I don't want to risk a derailment. I've been good so far. So let's keep it that way. Handbrakes. And plus, the cool thing about this being set in the late 40s, coal and water is cheap. And so are the auto engineers. So it's not like I'm losing all that much money. You know, we're going to manually drive it out of there because I want it to go around the loop. So let's get our switches lined here. Yeah, I'm gonna max it at probably 30 miles an hour. I might do 25. Okay, we're going. Oh, well, technically it would just be a... But, you know. If we want to be technical about it. I'm just going to let it air up and start rolling. These should be nice and greased. Nope. Glad I checked that. Last thing we need is a hot box. Yeah. No, if I was going all the way to Silva, yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I definitely would not try 1,300 almost tons going all the way out there. Not with this locomotive, anyway. believe I'm past the spot where I cut it already. Maybe. Maybe not. I am not. Okay. Nope. Oh. That one was low. Yep, and that's where we cut it. She should start rolling. Oh, we know we're on level ground. Ignore me. I'm done being an idiot right now. Yeah, luckily we're just going to the Whittier interchange right now. All right. We got all our. We got our everything on clock. Okay. Trying to remember. It's been a minute since I've touched that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Sorry, no, not right there. Right there. It's somewhere around here. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna hit a, I think this is like a 0.5% grade over here. I don't remember. So I need to be careful. I need to watch my speed here. And here's where the grade starts. So I'm going to back off a little bit. I heard the ding. I don't see the chat yet. There it is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut the throttle here in a few seconds. I'm gonna let gravity take us. It's a shame we don't have dynamics. Because I don't believe dynamic braking existed on the diesel locomotives back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Okay. Use the independent, since this is a light grade. Oh, okay. The more you know. I believe we level out right here for a minute. And then we hit another downgrade somewhere over there, if I remember right. Yeah, so we're on level ground right now, so I'm going to kill the independent. And just let her coast. We'll give her a little throttle. Not a lot. Yeah, right there is where we drop off again, if I remember right. I don't know if we're gonna make it to Whittier in time to pass the passenger. We might have to hold here at Ella. I mean, I guess we could go realistic and make the passengers wait for the freaking freight train. You know, even though Amtrak is supposed to have priority, they don't. Okay, and we need to lay off the throttle a little bit for this curve coming up. Kill the throttle. Just let her coast. This is a really short train for it being as heavy as it is. It always surprises me how heavy these get. Hey, hey, welcome to the stream. Say hi in the chat. We're currently taking a train that is definitely too heavy for this locomotive, all the way from Kirkland to Whittier, so. Give her a little throttle so we have tension on the couplers. Oh, okay. Well, this might have been a failed experiment. I really thought we had a downgrade right here, but I guess not. That would be pretty cool. I think technically, yes, Helling. I really thought this was a downhill grade. Guess I was wrong. Oh, yeah, good point. Well, just for shits and giggles, let's see how far we make it. And then we'll head back up to Ella once we stall out. And we'll just wait for the passenger train, and then we will just... Yeah, we won't be going that far, though. We're just going to Whittier. Well, I already knew that. I just didn't know that that was actually modeled correctly in the game, okay? Sir? Rude. Well, the way this is going, we might just go 7 miles an hour the whole way there. I remember it stalling out on the grade at Barker's and Kawi at, I think, 550? So 800 is probably plausible on this. Oh, yeah, I know. I was aware of that going into this. But I tend to get more views when I do excessive shit. So, this is what we're gonna do. She's still holding 7 miles an hour. I don't know, we might pull it off. I am gonna tell this guy not to depart yet, though. I assume that stands for piece of shit railroader. Gotta do what you gotta do for the views, man. Told him not to depart. Okay, he's not. This is where signals would be handy. Oh wait, we dropped to 6 miles an hour. We might stall out here. Around this curve. If not this one, we'll probably stall out around this curve, I think. Which kind of sucks, because we are actually getting kind of close. We might have to grab number 2 to come save us. Because honestly, turning around and going back to Ella... Oh, I didn't know that. But anyway, we're kind of too far along now to turn back and go back to Ella, so... I mean, I guess at least, like... At least I'm doing it to myself here. And not to, like, a random train crew, I guess. So, I mean, I guess at least there's that. Still holding 6 miles an hour. Yeah, you're probably right. Every 3.5 seconds, about. Luckily, I still got 2,400 almost, so I think we have enough to make it there at least. That is very funny, though. I guess while we're just sitting here, we can go into here and look at milestones. Strike to Silva. I mean, I can afford to go ahead and buy it. That's probably our saving grace there, bud. I honestly don't know. I don't believe there's a way to check in the game. I'd have to look it up. I'm gonna guess probably... I'm gonna guess probably like maybe 1%. I don't know. I mean, I'm no, like, full-on railroad guru, so I could be completely way off there. But I'm gonna guess it's not anything too crazy. Shift question mark the... Hold on. What? No way. You have a question? No fucking way. No. That's crazy. I never knew that. So it's 0.2%. And if I had known that months ago... I see, I can tell. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna make it now. We just went up to 7 miles an hour, and here's the turnout here. We do need to take the diverging route. Not a lot. I kind of just adjusted it a little bit to make it easier to edit for videos, and so it won't be like overly loud during streams. Night lighting, not really. I didn't know there was a way to mess with the night lighting. That would be environment, wouldn't it? Here, let's go away from the... Oh, that's a nice touch. I'll probably leave the whistle where it's at. That way you can still hear it in the distance, but it's not like overly loud when you're up close. That's kind of why I tend to be like about right here, because then even doing that, it's not like overly loud, you know? So I have noticed that some people just like to hear the whistle, the sounds of the train itself, including the whistle, so... Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this guy he can depart. And I'll have to go set that switch for him. And this guy, we're gonna have pull right on to track 1. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. No, we're gonna limit him to 25. We should be clear of the switch. Yeah, we are. So I'll go ahead and set that. Let's run up to Ella and make sure these are aligned. I believe we have this set to the diverging route. We do. There, that's better. Look at him go! 108 passengers. Not bad. I doubt I am, but am I able to take any of the industry tiers up? I'll have to mess with that when it's dark next. Locations. Right? Yes. Am I able to take anything up? I doubt it, but... Nope. I cannot. It's okay. It'll come with time. I bet you're probably talking about post-exposure. Whoa, God, that's bright. Jesus. Yeah, I will definitely mess with that whenever it gets dark again. It'll probably be next stream. Because honestly, I think when we get into Whittier, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Because I got to be up early in the morning, so. I got to go to bed soon. Do you? Yeah, I put a few different games on my channel, but I definitely have a soft spot for Railroader. This is one of my favorite games for sure. It is probably my favorite train-related game that I've played. I just wish that that you had the option to speed up time a little bit. Like, not anything crazy, but kind of like how SCS software did with, like, American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. Like, that kind of speed. Where, I mean, over the course of, like, 5 minutes real time, it's, like, been, like, an hour and a half. Kind of thing. I think that would be a nice option to where you could, like, set a time scale. So that way the game is a little bit more user-friendly to people like me who have a busy life. You know? No, stop. You gotta... You gotta give the passengers time to board, man. Can't take off yet. You talking about Railroader or Flight Sim? Why? I feel like that would be a really nice feature for folks like me. Because, like, I love this game. It's just so freaking time consuming. It's hard to do. It's hard to really invest a lot of time into it, you know? I mean, like, hell, I've been streaming it for 3 hours almost now, and we've done hardly anything. Oh, yeah, I could see how that could be I could see how there could be a complication with that. If they, like, fixed whatever the problem was and came out with it again, I'd probably be able to play this much more often. Yeah, so the way I have my timetable set up is I don't... is, they, I've tried it a few different ways. This seems to be the way that works best for me, and the way I run the railroad. So they depart at a specific time from the first station, and they depart, and it tells you right here, like, it's estimated 5 to 6 minutes till they get there, to the next station, and then you set this to, like, 1 to 2 minutes longer than whatever that says. So I have this set to 7 minutes, so it departs at 7:07. And same with the other ones. And that seems to do me pretty well. So. The only reason that this guy wasn't waiting at the station is because he's late right now, because we made him late. And we are golden to go ahead and head that way. Here we go. All right, well, thank you to the couple of you that hung out for the entire stream. Really? I kind of like that, because, I mean, it's prototypical. I mean, passenger trains, I mean, people are slow. Like, naturally, it would take 100 and something people a couple minutes at least to board a train, you know? But, yeah, thanks to everybody that stuck around this long. And we will definitely... right. We will definitely be working this into the stream schedule some more. I'm going to come up with... At some point, I'm going to come up with an actual stream schedule where we kind of play, like, certain games on a certain week or a certain day and stuff like that. That way we can get a little bit of everything in here. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah. So. Anyway, that's about all I've got. We're going to be back on Centennial on Wednesday, playing some more of that. I have no idea what the plan is past that. You can't really bug me too much. I mean, Caleb and Bryson are much worse drivers than I am. Just saying. But yeah, so thank you guys, and I got nothing else. So this is Naga 1002, tying down. Good night, y'all.